Obi-Wan Kenobi Episode 5 is done and dusted, and now on Disney Plus for you guys to go and check out. I have just watched this episode, and if you could tell already, I have this huge smile and huge grin on my face because this episode is just so good. So I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on this episode. Let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of this episode? Did you love it or did you not love it? Smash it down below, smash that like button, and click subscribe. And let's get straight into this review of Episode 5 of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Okay, so Obi-Wan Kenobi Episode 5, done and dusted, and I'm telling you right now, the more I watch Episode 4, the more I dislike it and think it's actually quite bad. But this episode, however, makes up for everything they did in the last episode. This episode is a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 by me. And I'll tell you exactly why. But firstly, before we get into that, I'm going to cover the stuff first. And then we'll cover the big stuff that I'm super excited for. So first off, I love the stuff with Obi-Wan Kenobi and how it made me feel like the old trilogy with him out on the front line there, with the rebellion basically behind him. That's what vibe I got when the stormtroopers came down and were trying to get in and take over the whole facility and then capture them. That really gave me vibes to the old trilogy with Luke and everyone doing that stuff. There's some deaths that happen in here that I kind of didn't expect. I thought they might last longer, but that was all awesome. I love that. I love the storytelling aspect of having the flashbacks with Anakin and Obi-Wan. It's so good to have that and see some unseen footage of them training, Obi-Wan training him and giving him a lesson. And I like the way that they told the story throughout, is that whole lesson, each part you see is the story flowing right there and there. Anakin gets the advantage. Obi-Wan has a plan and shows him that it's not all about just attack, power, power, power. That there's more to it than that. And in the end, Obi-Wan outsmarts him. So I like that whole concept. We also got some backstory to Reva, however you want to say her name, the third sister. We got that backstory. She was a youngling. We got to see Anakin kill younglings on the screen. We saw it. We saw Anakin kill the younglings. We finally seen the footage of him doing it. I never thought I would be here right now saying that we saw that stuff happen. But it is. She was one of the younglings. She wants revenge. Now her motives and her actions, I understand more of now. She wants to get close to Vader because she wants revenge on him for what he did right there in front of her during Order 66. And I like that aspect. Still not convinced by her performance. So that's just, yeah, that's that. But now let's get into the awesome part. The part that just makes this episode incredible. I've been asking for something like this to happen in Star Wars. I thought I was going to get in The Last Jedi with Luke. Him ripping ships out of the sky, throwing walkers, doing crazy shit with the Force that we haven't seen yet, and just be like, what the fudge, this is awesome. Didn't get that with that. Then we got Luke being an absolute badass in the final episode of Season 2 of Mandalorian, which I love him just ripping through them. Ripping through the troopers like no tomorrow. Just crushing them, just doing anything and everything. But this one, bruh, like, no words can describe what I was feeling while watching this. I felt like I was a kid again watching Star Wars. This was what I have been waiting for a long, long time. We saw Darth Vader at the peak of his powers. The guy walks in. A ship is about to take off. And it's going. It's on its way out. So what does Darth Vader do? He just becomes a complete goat, a complete badass, proves why he is leagues above everyone else in the Force chain, why he is the chosen one, why Sidious wanted him in the first place. The guy grabs it, just puts his hand out and goes, thank you. You think you can get away from me? Nah, not on my watch. And he pulls it back down and slams it on the ground. He pulls a freaking ship out of midair and slams it on the ground and rips it apart. He is just pulling this thing apart with the force. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, you know how long I've been waiting to see someone do that? This is why Darth Vader is my favorite character in live action Star Wars. This is why I love him so much. He's a villain, yes, but I root for the guy because he does mad shit like this that just makes you feel so awesome inside. It's just like, yes, I finally got it. I finally got Darth Vader being an utter badass. But it doesn't stop there. It does not stop there. Obi-Wan outsmarts him and another ship flies off. And you're kind of like, okay. But then Reva comes up behind him and is about to kill him. Darth Vader not only is badass, but just humbles people for fun. He catches her lightsaber with the Force. And then begins to fight her using only the Force. This guy is toying with her. He is throwing her around like a ragdoll, like she's nothing. Like she's just a toy to him. He is catching her lightsaber strikes and just throwing her. Just absolute, utter humiliation right now. Like you think you've got the upper hand on this guy. He's not even using his weapon. He doesn't even think you're worth him pulling his lightsaber out and taking you on. You're not worth that. And to make matters even worse, she even pulls out the double lightsaber. She even turns out the twirly bit of the lightsaber and is like, he just grabs it off her, splits it in half, has two of them and can easily just kill her right there. Nah, not Darth Vader. He's got bigger humiliation plans for her. He just throws one to her. Like, what? He turns him down, throws one to her and goes, alright, round 2. I just beat your ass with the Force, without a lightsaber. And I'm going to show you my sword skills and absolutely just humiliate you even further. The guy then toys with her again and just absolutely just... Words can't describe what this guy did to her. Just humbled her completely and then stabs her. And you're kind of like, damn, Vader is just a complete badass. I've been waiting for him to do this. Then the Grand Inquisitor comes back and yeah, so they leave her there and walk off. Darth Vader, the complete badass, the GOAT, just absolutely does some crazy shit with the Force and then humiliates her. I loved it. It was just, it's so good. I've been waiting for this for so long. I thought I was going to get it with Luke in Last Jedi. I didn't get it. I got a bit of it in The Mandalorian Season 2 episode, whatever episode it is, the season finale. We got it in there. We got Luke being a badass in there. But I finally got my favorite character in live action, Darth Vader. Just do what Darth Vader does. I've been waiting to see this Darth Vader for so long. I've been waiting to see him just be this version of him. And we finally got it. It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. And I love this episode. 10 out of 10 for me. This made me feel like a child again while I was watching Star Wars. I got that feeling again, like I'm watching what I grew up with. I'm watching Darth Vader, my favorite character, be Darth Vader. And I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And I'm excited to see how they tie it up now. Concerned, but excited. So let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of this episode? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Till then, stay safe. Peace out.